Welcome to the Robin's Nest with glass artist Robin Hirth. I'm Liv Wessel, and today we're going to be making a whale pendant.
It is going to be a little cutie pie whale. It's kind of like a children's drawing whale. And it is going to be flattened on one side because it is a pendant. I like my pendants to be kind of flat instead of in the round. I just think it's more comfortable and easier to wear that way. So I'm going to gather a blob. This is going to be kind of the head / torso of the whale. So however big your gather is, that's how big your whale would be. You can make it as big or as little as you'd like. Be careful making it too little. It'll be hard to put attachments on something that is so little. So this is how big mine is. Once you've got your gather, flatten it. I like to flatten it with a paddle instead of mashers. And then we are going to put some color on there. Heat one side, get it glowing, press. Melt that color in. I'm using Peacock Chameleon. It's a pretty blue color that kind of has some green undertones to it. There's not enough hot surface area for you to pick up all your color on one go, so just rinse and repeat till you pick it all up. So it's completely flat, it's all melted in. And now I'm going to heat one side of my whale, just the bottom, and I'm going to rest it flat on my slab. You can also use your paddle if you'd want to, as long as you're flattening one side. It does squish glass out, so we're just going to fix that by just get it hot, use your paddle, and just manipulate it until it doesn't have that little goop out. So I'll take it out, do a little press, do a little flatten, and it's mainly the fire. It needs a very minimal tool effort. Kind of like rinse and repeat till it smooths itself out. So now I have my little whale body. The flat side is the bottom and the round side is the top. Now that I've got that, I'm going to punty onto the face. This is going to be a weak punty. This is a temporary rod. It is not a permanent part of my sculpture. The colored part is the back of my whale. And I'm going to heat my original rod. The edge of my fire is hitting the edge of my body. I'm slowly going to rotate it back and forth. Do not pull while you're heating. When it's hot, out of the fire, pull in a straight line, slowly. Flame cut, hold still in the fire. It'll separate on its own. Put that down. You're going to put your whale upside down in the fire. Have your paddle ready in your dominant hand. Start from the base of the tail. And kind of move your fire back and forth. See how your tail's moving without you doing anything? You can use your paddle to kind of roll it across to make it more dramatic if you'd like to. Now I'm going to make sure it's flat because this is a pendant. This is my tail. I'm going to pick up that rod that I was just using, my original, and I'm going to put 2 blobs on each side of my tail. I'm going to do weak connections for these. My tail tip is so thin, it'll heat up really, really quickly, and it'll just make it harder to move around. I'm keeping my whale close to the fire the whole time. Because these are poor connections, I don't want to let them get too cold. They'll crack really easily. I'm going to make them bigger than what I want. Your glass will shrink when you're doing this sort of thing. So I have this hideous, horrible tail. This is my tail fin. Heat one section at a time. So I'm going to heat this side. Now that's a good connection. Out of the fire, squish with my tweezers. I'll do the same thing to the other side. If I know I'm going to immediately flame sculpt something, I will not worry so much about my good connections. I'll worry more about it being easier to add glass. Because when you flame sculpt something, you kind of automatically seal it. See, now I have a cute little heart tail. Nice little tip. I'll heat this flipper on the outside. I'll grab it and I'll pull it up towards the ceiling. And that kind of helps curl my tail a little bit more. Make sure all this is good, nice and smooth, nice and connected. It's just fire. If you didn't get it hot enough, your tail is probably going to crack. You're going to add a little flipper to the underside of your whale using the same technique as you did with your tail fin. This clear rod's hot. Push, pull, hold still. I'm gonna make it bigger. Push, pull. Maybe one more. Hideous. Perfect. Flame sculpt this in. Don't forget to heat your body. Now that it's round, out of the fire, give it a little squish. Just make it cute, make it nice. And then I'm going to add my eyeball. I'm going to use black glass. I always use black glass for my eyeballs. I just like the way it looks. I'm going to go really down towards the flat side of my whale. I just think it looks cute. Heat up your black rod. Whale stays out of the fire. Push through the fire. Push, pull. Make sure you like it. I do. Melt it in so that it's actually a part of your sculpture. And then we're going to weld a clear rod onto the top of my whale. This will become my hook, so make sure it's a good connection. My whale is hot, my clear rod's hot. Touch in the fire, out of the fire, tiny pull. You're going to make a strip of glass. Heat beyond where you connected it to the whale. If you twist it in your hand, it'll heat up faster. You can also hold still if it's uncomfortable for you to do that. Do not pull while you're heating. When it's hot, come out of the fire to pull. It's just easier to pull outside the fire. Flame cut. It's a nice straight line, not too thick, not too thin. Make your hook, bend it towards the back. When you're doing your hook, you don't need to get it white hot. Red hot's just enough. Seal that hook to your whale. Once it is sealed and strong, then make it pretty. I'll heat up the whole hook, just a couple seconds. Put my tungsten pick in there, draw a little circle, move it around, make sure it's straight. And something I do with the whale, I will actually decorate the hook because it's like a little water spout. So I'm going to put little dots on here. They're going to be bad connections, and I'll go back and flame sculpt them. Usually 3 is enough. Make them bigger than what you want because they will shrink. Hideous. Pick one. That's good. That's good. If you do not make good connections, your glass will crack. And you make a good connection by getting it hot enough. Now his little water spout hook is done. I'm going to grab him on the hook. It's the last thing I was using. It was the strongest. I'm going to tap this off. Flame polish. That is broken glass on his face. Do not want that. And he's all done.
Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. It really does help to support us. You can also find more of Robin's work at robin-glass-studios.com.